Well, hi there, pluckers. Ivor Fingers back with you again for a bit of a chat. Yes, not a lesson this time. It's regarding a question I quite often get asked, and that's basically, how do I work out songs that I'm about to make a lesson on? Okay, do I use tab sheets, sheet music, or whatever? So I thought I'd just do a little bit of a chat about that, how I do it, and spin-offs from it. Okay, so obviously you can get lots of tabs online these days, YouTube videos obviously, and sheet music is not quite so widely available now, but you can get it to some degree. So personally, most of the stuff you'll see me playing online has been worked out by ear, by myself. I just sit down with the track and I work it out, find out what key it's in, and I just go through it. And my ears are quite good at telling me, is it a minor chord, is it a major chord, etc. So, and I work it out by ear. If you use tabs, there are some very good tabs online, but there are also some very dodgy tabs online. So you have to be a bit selective if you're using tabs. Okay. Sheet music, again, is potentially good and sometimes not so good, because mainly if you go to sort of try and learn a song by an artist or a band, a lot of the time the song may be written by somebody else, not the artist you're trying to learn the song of. Yeah? And when you go out there and thinking, oh right, I'll buy the sheet music. When you get the sheet music, you find it's written as it was by the original third-party composer, not the band that and it's not the arrangement of the singer or band that you're trying to copy or emulate. Okay, so you probably find it's in a different key, and because the arrangement that you're trying to learn is not the arrangement of the original composer, the chord sequence could be different. So you end up thinking, this doesn't sound anything like the song I'm trying to learn. So there's problems with sheet music. I mean, there are good sheet music, but you can get these books these days of the whole albums of an artist or a band, and most of the songs are written by the band or the artist, so they should be right, but not always. Okay, so I know I tend to use my ears most of the time. If I get stuck and there's something there I just can't hear because of the arrangement of the band, or it may be a piano-based song with no guitars in it, so sometimes they're a bit tricky to work out exactly what the chords are going on. So sometimes I will refer to sheet music or tabs and see, or watch somebody else on YouTube to see what their take on it is. Okay, so that's how I do it, but it's mainly by ear. So as a result of that, working things out by ear, the song becomes how I hear it, which may not be exactly to the record. I might slip in something I prefer. I play a minor chord, I prefer a minor seventh or something like that. So I change the song to my own preference. Okay, so when you learn a song from me, it's basically how I interpret it. Okay, so if you try and play it along with the original, or you find somebody that's playing it as per the record, it might not be quite what I'm playing. Okay, it should be close, but it might be subtly different in places. Okay, so be warned. So because I do get people sort of writing and saying, oh, I think this is a minor seventh or something, and I'm playing just a straight minor or something. We're talking subtleties here. So anyway, the other thing about my arrangements is obviously a lot of records have very distinct what I call fiddly bits in them. Little runs, little bits of lead, little run downs, little runs up, and they are really, to me, I listen to the record and they are an important part of the song. So if I hear things like that, I do try and work them into the arrangement, okay, for the single acoustic guitar. So I'm very big on that side of things. There are certain things that make a record, and some of these fiddly bits are, if you don't play them, the song's nowhere near as good. So I try and fit in these bits that I personally think are really important, okay? And you generally won't find them in the sheet music or tabs. And so therefore I'm making song my own in some way, okay? So the other thing about what I like to try and impress on people is my lessons are basically a building block for you to work on. You know, you should, when you listen to it, there may be things about it that you hear differently to me, so I'm all for you changing the song, the chords slightly, or the arrangement to suit your own tastes and how you sort of visualise it or hear it yourself. Okay, so don't be afraid to experiment. Okay, my lessons are just the framework for you to build on if you feel it necessary, or you listen to it and you think, oh, I think that chord could be better played in a different place on the neck. You know, different inversions on the neck. You might like a C chord down here. You might like to play it as a bar chord on the 8th fret. To you it sounds better. So just take my lessons as a building block, and if you feel the need to make it your own, please do so. You know, don't. You're not going to offend me or anything by doing your own thing on it. You know. Anyway, so just thought I'd try and impress on you that, you know, please do experiment and make the song your own. Add your own bits. You know, and again, chord shapes. If you prefer a C chord played somewhere else on the neck, or a D chord played as a bar chord or as an open chord, and I'm not doing that, but you prefer it that way, do it, you know. So yeah, you're the one playing the song, not me. Okay, so do your own thing. Okay, good. Having got that off my chest, I'll leave you in peace. Okay, and rock on, as they say. Thanks indeed for listening and watching. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.